Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on these purple smoky eyes, which is right here. And it's just a nice, sexy, smoky purple eyes, and it's really smoked out in the end and in the crease. And this is a perfect look for a night out of romance if you're going to go out on a hot date with your significant other, or if you're going to go to the club and enjoy the nightlife. So if you want to know how to do this look, then keep on watching. Right, so I'm going to zoom it up real close for you guys, so you guys can really see what I'm doing here. Okay. Now, so on my face, I already have my face foundation on, and I have my powder and my concealer. So I'm going to show you what I do on my eyes, and in the end I'm going to show you what I put on my face as my blush, how I contoured, and what I did to my lips. Okay, hopefully this focuses. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to apply a nice, creamy, white primer. And I feel like white primer stands out more because it works as a nice, it works as a canvas, and I just feel like it makes the eyeshadows more vibrant. I'm sorry if I keep moving this, I'm trying to make this. Okay. Now, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to apply your primer, and I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk, and I depotted it into this container right here, and it's just easier for me to apply. And I'm gonna take a concealer brush, just like this, and I'm gonna apply it all over my lid. Okay. Right. So you're just gonna pat this. Just gonna pat this all over your lid. See how white that comes out? Comes out really, really white. And then just smooth it out in the corner. And just smooth it out and make it nice and smooth, so the product is properly distributed everywhere. Okay. And you could even put it above your crease too if you want. You could pass the crease. So let me put more of that. I know it looks really crazy, but trust me, guys, putting on this really white primer, it really makes your eyeshadow stick out because it kind of makes your eyelids really, really white. So it works as a canvas to make your eyeshadows just pop out more. Right, so we're just going to blend that inner part right there. Alright. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a nice purple eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using this nice purple shadow from my Sephora palette, which is this one right here. And we're just going to take an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be using this eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. And I'm just going to apply it all over my lid. How bright that comes out. It's not because of the shadow. I mean, yeah, the shadows are very pigmented, but it's honestly the primer that we're using. Like, it just makes the eyeshadows just stick. And you're just gonna apply it all over your lid, and you could even go towards the crease if you want, because you're just gonna blend all that anyway. So, just gonna hold my skin. I hold the skin taut a little bit, just like that, because it makes my eyelids more smoother. and it, it makes the eyeshadows apply on evenly. So we're just going to pat that on, just like that. And take a little bit more and put some right there that we missed out. Whatever white parts you see. So using the white primer also is really bright, so it kind of helps as your guideline to show you where to apply that eyeshadow. Right. So that's how it looks like. And look how pretty that looks. Alright, so now we're going to take highlight color, and you're going to use any highlight color that you have that's white or a white color. And I'm not going to be using a shimmery color because I prefer using matte ones because it looks more natural. And you want these nice, bright, bold eyes to really stand out. So you want to keep the main focus on the eyes. Not the lips, not the face, not the highlight powder, not the highlight color. Right, so I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents palette and my 28 Neutral palette, which looks like this. And I'm going to be using this beige kind of peachy color. And we're just going to take some and apply it all over our lid. I mean, not our lid, I'm sorry. All over our eyebrow bone. Right, so just going to take some of that and we're going to apply it all over our brow bone. And what you do is just apply it. Apply a little bit at a time because you don't want to put too much product. Just like that. So you don't even have to use a white one because the beige color already stands out. Alright, so take a little bit more of that. Alright. So now you're going to take a highlight brush, not a highlight brush, I'm sorry, I can't even speak correctly today. Okay, so you're going to take a blending brush and you're just going to blend that out nice and softly, your highlight color and your lid color. And a lot of mistakes that people do is they just go crazy mixing everything. When you do that, you're just going to add the product to your brow bone, and it's just going to make everything look really sloppy and messy, and all the product's just going to be all over the place. So what you're going to do is you're going to slightly blend it right here on your crease, and you're going to blend the highlight color. Just going to blend that really nice like that. So see, you're not really blending that color, the lid color, with this. So you want to keep that separate. Alright? Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take a blending color and oh my god, I just totally dropped something. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a color that's close to your skin tone, and I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents Neutral palette again, and I'm going to use this color right here. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to use that. Right, I'm sorry about that, you guys. What you heard that just fell on the floor was my MAC palette, and thank God nothing broke. Okay, so I'm just going to use Texture from MAC, which is this one right here, and this is close to my skin tone, so I'm going to use that as my blending color. And this is just going to tie everything together and make everything, it's just going to blend that lid color. And you're really just going to blend the corners out, and this is also going to create a nice smoky effect. Why does my lighting keep doing that? Okay, I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay, so you're just gonna blend it out in the corner, just like that. And this basically blends the outer corner, which is the part that's gonna be smoky anyway, so. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. And it also serves as an undertone for the dark color we're gonna put on. Alright, so now you're going to take a dark brown and you're going to apply that to your outer crease, to your outer corner of your crease, and you're going to form a V shape. And that's the dark chocolate brown is going to serve as an undertone for the black we're going to put over that. And this is just going to help make everything smokier. Alright, so let's do that. I'm going to be taking one of my Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush eyeshadows, and it looks like this. And this is a dark chocolate brown color. It's really, really, really pretty. And it's called Espresso Lane. I don't know if that's going to focus. No, it's not. Alright, so we're just going to take a nice small pencil brush, and I have really small lids, so this really helps just get into the socket right there, and it applies the product where you want it to be. So we're just going to take some of that, and you're going to form an outer V. So I like to start from here. And you're not going to go in too much, you're just going to probably just start from the middle. And you're going to draw down. And then make that outer ring. And this color here, this dark brown color, is just going to make everything smokier. It's going to make everything stand out. Okay. Alright, so this, like I said, this is just going to serve as an undertone, because on top, to make this look even smokier, we're going to put black eyeshadow. That's what it looks like. And then you're going to take your blending brush, and you're going to put some of that blending color that we used, the one similar to your skin tone, and you're just going to blend everything out. And you're not going to blend it all the way in and do windshield wiper motions, because that's just going to, it's just going to make everything messy, and you don't want all the product to be mixed in with everything else. So you're just going to basically bend out the corners to just tie in everything together so you don't get any harsh lines. See what a difference that makes? If you go in like that, you could go in just a little bit. You don't want to smoke out the whole eye and, you know. So, blend everything out. Alright, so now this is going to be the last part, the last eyeshadow we're going to put on, and we're going to be using a black or a dark gray eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using another Victoria's Secret eyeshadow from their Beauty Rush line, and it's called Smokin', and it's just this nice black color. And we're going to take the same pencil brush, and we're going to put that on top of that dark brown that we put. And this is really going to smoke out the color. So that brown just serves as an undertone. Alright, so we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to put it in the outer crease to really smoke out this romantic, bold purple eyes. And we're just going to make that outer V, like we did with the brown. Sorry, I keep looking over there. I should be looking at here, right? So it depends